स्कॉलरशिप ऐसे कुछ करना है ऐसे कि तुम हाथ में पैसा दिखा दो एडिट करके वो
हाँ कर सकते हैं। क्या दिखा ऐसे ऐसे पैसे?
हाँ ऐसे तुम हाथ में वो कर सकते।
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we have a very special guest with us, Karthik. I know you guys already know him. So Karthik, can we have a few words about you?
Yeah, so I'm Karthike. I'm from India and I'm studying MSc in agriculture over here in Pavia, and I have a channel of my own, and I came in Pavia in last year in September, and yeah, that's it.
Perfect. So his channel link, he's doing really great with YouTube. You should check out his channel. It's right there in the description and also in the pinned comments. Alright, so meanwhile when this guys will check you out, so I want to know, okay, so in this video we'll be talking about the scholarship process. Like, are you on a scholarship?
Yes, I have the regional scholarship, that is the EDISU Pavia, and apart from that I also have a tuition waiver from the university itself for the first year.
Okay, that's amazing. So before we talk about the regional scholarship, which is the celebrity thing for now, I would just want to know about the merit scholarship. It's not merit scholarship actually, but like how do you apply for the department one?
Yeah, so even though it is given to me by the university, but technically it is not a merit scholarship because so the university, what they did was for the first 50 students who enrolled for their course, can be for any course. So the first 50 students who enrolled, they got this tuition fees waiver for the entire year. But it does not make sense if you're applying for a regional scholarship, because eventually your tuition fees will be waived off if you are getting the regional scholarship.
True. So this thing is like for University of Pavia that, you know, the first 50 applications, they get like free tuition waiver, but this is not applied into my course. Like in my course, you, even if you're the first 50 applicants, like you don't get the scholarship. I did try to email them just asking like if I get the tuition waiver, though as Karthik said, it doesn't make a sense because eventually the tuition fee is waived off. Alright, so now when you talk about the regional scholarship, okay, so there's a doubt circulating among the people. Okay, before we talk about the doubts, let's talk about what is this regional scholarship? What do you get in this regional scholarship? Would you like to enlighten us?
Yes, so for the regional scholarship, see the entire amount, it might differ from region to region, but for us, it is 8,070 euros, I think, for the first year students, and there are several tiers based upon the income of your household. So for us, it is 8,000. And from which I think around 2,800 is deducted for our accommodation, and the rest is given to us in 2 or 3 installments. And till now we have only received the first installment, which was of 430 euros, and we also get free lunch or dinner, like a free one-time meal at the mess. And yeah, that's it about this scholarship.
Okay, perfect. But however, you also got the accommodation with the scholarship. Is that true? Like, okay, so we are recording this video in Cardano, which is a Karthike's collegio. So yeah, this is pre-collegio, obviously. So are you enjoying your stay at this collegio?
Yeah, so let me tell you about the accommodation, what all services I get here. So I have a single room to myself, attached with the washroom, if you guys are wondering about it. And there are also other facilities such as a gym, an indoor basketball court, refreshment areas where cafeteria, table tennis, other things are there. And right now we are sitting in the football ground. And also we do, like, the cleaning ladies are also there who come to clean your room once every week and provide you all the necessary other things that are required for cleaning your room. And apart from, I think that's pretty much about it. Also, there is always one person sitting at the reception, so you don't have to worry about the privacy, which can be a concern if you are living somewhere outside with others. But yes, living in the collegio is really, like, I would recommend to all of you to go for the college accommodation instead of living outside.
True. Also, because I just add on to this point, because it's also much more cheaper to live in a collegio than like living outside, because usually the rent is quite high outside, and in collegio you're just paying like 2,800, like it's deducted from your scholarship, you don't pay anything. And so therefore, when you talk about the scholarship, how do we apply for the scholarship? Like, what is the process? Like, if somebody's seeing from India, maybe, okay, because the process is different for different countries. For India is different, but if you're watching from like Pakistan or Nepal, the process is different for you. So for India, we want to know, like, what is the process?
Okay, so for the scholarship, you need to make some basic documents. that consists of your family composition, how many people live in your family and their occupation along with their income. And then you have to show if you live in your own house or a rented house, and what is the property, like the value of your property, or if it's a rented house, then your rent. And apart from that, you have to tell how much amount is there in your sponsor's bank for the, I think they asked for the last 2 years, the amount on 31st of December for the last 2 years. And that's pretty much it. Then you have to get it the notary done, the signature by the SDM, and then apostille by the ministry. And you also have to provide a Italian translation for the same.
And for the translation as well, you need to get the apostille done for it. Like, it's nothing like the apostille gets translated so that you don't have to do apostille. You have to do apostille separately on the translation as well. So it's like 2 times that you'll be doing the apostille. Alright, so the process looks quite simple. So is it also simple to get the scholarship here? Like, is it true that everybody gets the scholarship here?
And even I don't know the exact answer to that, but if you do fall under the income category and all your documents were correct, you will probably end up getting the scholarship. And because from what I have heard and what I have seen for all of my friends, almost everyone has the scholarship who applied for it. And yes, and yeah, I think that.
True. So the most important thing is like apply, because you never know. You are definitely gonna get it, because like if you're from what they generally put as a threshold is like your ESA value should be less than 24,000 euros, which is like in INRs is approximate 23 lakh something, right? So
it's usually the case if you are coming to Italy, because if you have like loads of money, I think you will be going to other Western countries. So like if you're coming from a basic Indian or any Pakistani middle class family, your annual income will be less than that, so you will get the scholarship.
okay, true. So now we come on to one of the major doubts that people are having, especially for this semester. Like they're asking, like especially for Pavia, the income requirement like that you need to furnish is like 6,500 euros or above, because you're also applying for the visa where you show that this is the annual income that you need to sustain yourself. So how true is it, or like how should the students this year should proceed with this? What's your take on that?
Yes, even I read the documents, and even last year it was mentioned that the amount you are showing for the scholarship, it should be similar to like what you're showing at the time of visa, because there is a certain requirement for the visa. So if you are able to get the visa at that time, how come you are showing a lesser amount in the time of the scholarship? So, but the thing is that even Ibrar, his amount was less than, I think, 6,900 that is shown, and he still got the scholarship, and my amount was higher than the 6,900 criteria, and even I got the scholarship. So like exactly we don't know what they are doing, but hopefully they will make some kind of a clarification this time for that. But to be honest, I will recommend to all of you that don't be like showing any kind of a false values here and there, and try to make it genuine. And because I don't think that your total income would be going above 24 lakhs, so there's no sense of showing incorrect amounts.
Exactly. So now, because I would just, what Karthik mentioned, I would just want to share my experience as well. So yeah, my amount was very less. My ESA value, I put it approximately like 3,000, and yeah, I didn't like fake it too much, like too much. So the thing here is like eventually everybody, when you get the scholarship, it's like everybody's getting the same thing. Like with the lower income, I'm getting the same benefits. Karthik with the high income is getting the same same benefits, right? There's no difference. The only thing that we differ in is the time that you receive the scholarship. Like there's a ranking published, so his ranking is far behind than me. I'm like ranking much above than him, so therefore I'm receiving the benefits before. But like the last installment, the money that we received, like it was the same for all. Like we all received at the same time, it was credited to all of us. But like for getting the collegio, I got it before him because my ranking was before. And similarly, the ones that have like a better ranking than me, they got the collegio much earlier than me. So I got the collegio when I was here in Italy, and I already paid for my rent. Like I already booked an apartment, I paid for the rent. Luckily the guy was good enough, so he refunded my money. But the thing is that it was luckily the next day I had to move in, and the day I got the collegio, it was just my luck. It was so nice. So basically the thing is like the benefits stay the same, so you should definitely apply. Try not taking too much, as Karthik has said. And this year we hope that EDISU would be like further, they'd be like giving some more clarification about this, so we know exactly what's to be shown. So for now, it's still ambiguous, right?
Yes, and also I'll just mention the timeline about what deadlines were there at my time, so that you can get an idea of that. So for me, at my time last year, I think the call started on 16th of June for the scholarship, and the deadline, there are two different deadlines for the accommodation and for the scholarship amount. So if you want the accommodation, you have to send your documents. So also for the documents, it depends. Some regions, they ask you to submit the documents when you come in Italy, and some ask you to courier them from India, from your respective countries. So we had to courier the documents before, I think, 28th of July.
9th of July.
Yeah, it's the same.
It's the same thing.
for the-
For 1 day. Yeah.
For the accommodation, and the ranking list for the accommodation was, I think, declared on 21st of August or something like that. And for the normal scholarship, the deadline was 16th of September. So I mean, there's plenty of time to get your documents prepared and courier them here to Italy and wherever region you want to apply.
Yes, and like I would want to just bring up one incident that happened last year. So it was mostly with the Pakistani students, not the Indians one. So they had a lot of problem, their bureaucratic problems, for which like their document, like getting their postal and stuff, it was like delayed. So what they did is like they literally missed the deadline of 29th of July, when it was to like you need to email mail them the documents right to EDISU. So what they did is they collectively emailed EDISU, and EDISU actually they pushed the deadline for them. It was like 5th of August for them.
Yes, even in my case, the documents that I had couriered, I missed the Italian translation. Actually, I did send it, but there was the legalization or the stamping was not done on that part. So they even extended the deadline for me. I think it is because of the Pakistani thing only. Otherwise, I don't think they would have extended it. But yeah, like even my documents, they reached on the 7th of August. So they did consider it, but don't just take this for granted, and I would say prepare your documents well in advance.
Exactly. So when we talk about preparing the documents, what do you suggest is the best time that a student should start preparing the documents? Like we're in March right now, we're in the like end of March. So do you suggest somebody to start preparing for the documents right now, or should they wait for a month, or should they wait for the call?
I think they should wait for the call, because although the basic documents are same, but sometimes there might be some minor tweaks or changes to it, so your entire your efforts will go in vain. So it's better that you wait for the call, because even after the call comes, you have plenty of 1 or 2 months to prepare the documents. So I would say wait till June, and then you can hopefully prepare your documents.
So if somebody wants to prepare their scholarship documents, how much time do you suggest? Like how much time does it take to prepare the documents? Like the A to Z process, from preparing the document to getting legalized, apostille, and all of this translation and everything. So how much do you think is needed, like the time, in terms of time?
I think at most it will take you around 1 or 2 weeks. That too I am saying because of the documents that you have to courier it from from your place to Delhi and then back to your place, and because of that it might take some time. And also if you have if you want to get your documents ready, you can text any of us and we'll help you in the process. And they are very nominal prices compared to what are being offered in the market. You guys know well about it. So yes, so maximum 2 weeks are required for the documents, and then you can easily courier it to Italy.
Perfect. So I guess most of the questions are answered here with this. And as Karthik mentioned, we can also help you out with the preparation of your scholarship documents. So you can text us anytime. All the links are there in the description. We have our WhatsApp group as well, where we help the students who are planning for this intake. So if you're not joined already, definitely join it. And you'll find Karthik's channel. It's a really valued channel. You should definitely watch his videos. He posts really good stuff there. It's there in the pinned comments. And I guess we complete all of this.
Yeah, that.
Okay, so with this,
thank you guys for watching the video, and like and subscribe his channel, my channel as well. And bye, see you next year here in Pavia.
Okay, ciao.